Hello, all of you cool dogs and you cool frogs. Today, I would like to try something with you. To do something incredible, incredibilissimo. To try to draw the Disney Junior logo inside MS Paint. That would be a good thing for us to do, wouldn't it? I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would be an awesome thing for us to do. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, we're gonna have this thing here to help us draw. Maybe do like that. Maybe I'm falling. Okay, select all of the right brushes. So let's just jump right into it. So let's draw this thing. Oh yeah, by the way, it will not be a very good drawing. If you expected this drawing to be good, well, guess again. Well, okay, let's try out different kinds of brushes. I'm not an expert with MS Paint. Okay, which one is better? I think this one's pretty good. Pretty good. So, okay, let's draw this line. Man, drawing with your mouse is not a good idea. So that's an acceptable D, if I may say so myself. And that's an I. And here you are. This is my own production here. We're doing the thing where we create our own content, more or less. This at least qualifies as a parody. That's funny. I made up funny. So you see the letter E. We're drawing the letter E. Kind of looks like an E, doesn't it? And now, all in one move, the thing doesn't really look too good. Let's try again. That doesn't look good at all. Okay, maybe my mistake was trying to draw it all in one move. No. Okay, let's try this once again. Okay, good enough. Good enough for our standards. We don't have high standards. So let's try out various tools. For example, this tool. Let's try out various tools. For example, this tool, he said. And then he tried it out. And he saw that it was a good tool. Try out various tools. Let's try this tool. You ain't the smartest tool in the shed. Right? Wrong. Okay, let's erase everything we don't like, because we can do that here. Oh yeah, it almost looks good. Whoa. But almost. It looks almost like a J. Let's also switch tools a lot. Let's switch up the tools. And that's a U. Wait. Okay. That's a U. It's not a sheep, it's a U. Okay. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. This is not gonna be very precise. This is just gonna be an approximation. Cartoon Nation. Okay, there's no room for Mickey Mouse here, so this is not very good. How about we create some space? Do you feel like getting some space? Said one astronaut to the other, and the Mickey Mouse ears need to go here to the side. It's gonna be an original. It's gonna be a unique one, and that's gonna be Mickey, and that's gonna be an O. The O is supposed to be Donald Duck. Donald Duck. And the R, let's move it a little bit here. Let's try to create the R. R. R mateys. Ahoy land lovers. Let's recreate the bow while we're at it. The R is a feminine R. Alrighty. This looks pretty good. Almost. Mickey Mouse needs to be colored this way. He went that way. What is this I'm using right now? I can't even tell. Can you tell me? What am I doing with this program? Maybe make him a little bit more round, round, round. Round, round, round. Okay, maybe it's time for some coloring. It's time for some coloring. Yee. Sorry. My bad. Oh, what shall we do with a my bad? We need to go back to the way we were. So let's just calm down. Everybody needs to calm down. Yeah. So far, so good. We're drawing all the details. And I mean all of the details. So, coloring. It's time for us to color what we see in front of us. The colors will not be exact colors, just approximate colors. Okay, forgot the bow. Forgot the bow tie. Forgot the bow tie. Forgot the bow tie. Forgot the bow and arrow. Make it red. So let's try out different tools. Different tools. Which one do we need? This one's pretty cool. Okay. Maybe if it was smaller, we could control it better. Wield its power. It is not easy to wield a power. Cool, we got one letter done. Now we need orange. Orange letter. Orange letter, good. Letter. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Yeah. It's so nice and so cool and so positive and so uplifting. What we are doing is very bright and colorful and very uplifting. We are coloring very bright and uplifting letters of the Disney Junior logo. Why, you ask me? Well, right back at ya. Why not? My question is as good as any question. You can answer a question with a question, and nobody will even notice it until you point it out. And if you point it out, then everybody will notice. Okay, the letter O. It's starting to look good. It's starting to look really, really good. Are you with me? Are you with me with this? Are you watching? Do you want to see the end result? I want to see the end result. Who doesn't want to see the end result? Everybody's in it for the end result. Well, I hope we will get to watch the end result, because there are all kinds of interruptions that happen to people when they try to finish something. For example, you could lose power and all your progress will be gone. Of course, in developed countries, you don't lose power that often. But in some other countries, you lose power like twice a day. So yeah, I'm choosing my own colors. I don't want to depend on what some logo tells me to do. I'm my own man. But more or less, I'm recreating the original. Kind of less than more. But still good. I still like how it's looking. Mind you, I'm drawing with my mouse, my computer mouse. So that's not an easy task to do. So cut me some slack, will ya? Because I don't have a butter knife. I need to cut slack. What's slack anyway? I never thought about what slack actually is. Is that some kind of raw material you use? And why would you cut it? Is it like gravel? I don't know. Like slacking off means not doing your job, not doing the work you're supposed to do. We need to make it a little bit darker here, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit darker. You know, do you ever act suspicious when suspicious people are around you asking suspicious things? I sometimes do. I start acting real weird when I feel that somebody's like judging my every move. When you play the piano, do you start making mistakes when you have a large audience? Like when you're trying to impress someone, do you make mistakes? Like you play by yourself and everything is fine, and then you try to impress somebody and then nothing works, right? So sometimes the best way to impress somebody is not to care. That's an interesting life lesson, isn't it? The less you care, the more you impress people. But then, if you don't care, what's the point of impressing people? Alright? You don't get any satisfaction from it. Well, the lesson here is you're not supposed to do things to impress people. You're supposed to do things to impress yourself, maybe. Or maybe to impress everybody around you who wants to be impressed, who's willing and able to get impressed. Okay, I'm going to color the background the hard way. I'm going to color all the details here. I could use a tool, but the tool, I don't like the result of using the tool. The paint bucket, just paint everything with a paint bucket. Why do you think's the easy way if you could do them the hard way? That's what I always say. Also, I keep fixing things that aren't broken. So that's one of my hobbies. Like, what do you do for a living? Well, I spend money and then complain that I'm poor. Yeah, that's what I do. I also uh, pretend I'm the victim of every situation where something wrong happens, and I'm like, yo, yo, do not tread on me. It's the government's fault. What am I saying? I don't know. I'm just saying anything, you know? Or do you? Nobody knows what trouble I'm in. Nobody knows my sorrow. So, how's your day been? My day has been pretty regular, pretty normal, a pretty average day. Today's a sunny day, so I've been bike riding and I've seen some stuff. I've eaten some cherries. I've communicated with human being, with uh, terrestrial bipeds even. Some people call them neighbors. Some people call them humans that live next door. But I call them terrestrial bipeds. Why? I don't know. Because I like calling people weird names, but I don't call them like that to their faces. No. Why? Because they don't really speak English, so they wouldn't understand anyway. Like, when people say nobody understands me, they don't mean it that they don't speak the same language. They mean they don't want to put themselves into the same situation you're in, right? That they have no empathy for what you're going through, right? But here, if you're in a foreign country, for example, they don't understand me. It might mean something completely different. People just don't understand the words that are coming from your mouth. So yeah. Oh, I think I made an oopsie. Oh, that's a big oopsie. Okay, gonna pay for my mistakes right here. Gotta be less clumsy next time. So I kind of drew a pretty decent logo, I must say. And I also want to color Mickey Mouse here a little bit and there a little bit, because this is how we roll here. This is some gangsta stuff. Okay, I'm doing things pretty slowly, but I kind of enjoy doing it. Do you enjoy watching it? I should enable comments for this video, because otherwise my questions would be rhetorical and they wouldn't really make much sense, would they? It would be like I'm just talking to myself. So this is Microsoft Paint. Do you like Microsoft Paint? Do you enjoy creating masterpieces like these on Microsoft Paint? Do you take the hard way, the hard road, or the easy road? Because right now I could just do this, see? Bam, it's done. But no, no, no. That's not what we're all about here on this channel, currently called Cartoon Comment Continuity Junior, something like that. I don't even remember the name of this YouTube channel because I changed it recently and the words are pretty similar. I may have to change this name, but it describes the channel pretty well. We look at continuities, for example, Disney Junior continuities and Disney Junior bumpers and all that good stuff. And we give our opinions. You know, everybody has a right to bear arms and to bear opinions. Every bear has the right to have an opinion. Every bear barely has the right to have an opinion. Or something like that. We are not completely sure what we are doing here. But the important thing is that we're doing something. A lot of people just talk. It's all talk and no action. But here we're actually doing something. We're not really sure what we're doing, but at least we're doing something. And that's something. And that's telling something, right? You know, when you watched Ben 10, you saw that the creators call themselves Man of Action, right? Or is it Men of Action? No, Man of Action. So these creators were many, but they call themselves man, like as in one man, a man of action. And that was always confusing to me. I always thought to myself, who is this man of action? Right? And I still don't know till this day. But I found out that, Ben 10 is a crazy show that's not very consistent. So yeah, it's all over the place. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about Disney Junior. And the shows that they show on Disney Junior are something like PJ Masks, Claude, Bingo and Rolly, Mickey and the Roadster Racers, Bow Tunes, uh, a lot of old cartoons, but we're not going to talk about them today. Zooby Zoo, the zebra looking person with a zebra family, Henry Huggle Monster, Doc McStuffins, the Lion Guard, what else? So, a lot of other stuff, I'm sure. Art Attack. Sometimes they air Art Attack on Disney Junior. Sophia the First. That's also a cartoon that they air a lot. So what else? I'm running out of shows. I don't think they show that many shows on Disney Junior. Currently, this logo that we are drawing right now is about Mickey Mouse. You see, let's change the color so you can see. This is Minnie Mouse. This is Donald Duck. This is Mickey Mouse. I'm not sure what that is. Oh no, that is Minnie Mouse. That is Donald's friend, Daisy Duck or something. I don't know. And that's Goofy, and that's the Disney Junior thing. So I guess we're done. We have succeeded in our mission, in today's mission of drawing a Disney Junior logo. So let's compare the original with the clone. So yeah, it looks pretty nice, I would say. I like the one I drew even more, but that's just me. So I'm gonna put it as a thumbnail. You're gonna watch this and see this thumbnail, and you're gonna find out how it got made. You're gonna find out how thumbnails got made in Microsoft Paint. Oh yeah, I could continue coloring this part, but I mean that's not really important. It's just an extension. Just an extension, people. So, I mean, just color a little bit, and then you can do this trick here, you see. And done. So, yeah, the only thing left is to save it. To save it. So, bye-bye.